Let's have it right. Up the Chelsea, up the Minerals FC. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in up. Everyone's doing well winning life. First and foremost, I want you all to smash to pieces that like button. If you haven't smashed it, smash it right now. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you go and smash that so we can get up as high as possible. Let's have it right. We've got the notification bell, ding dong. Let's have it right. Smash that so you know when we go live. And we've got the Minerals FC Ultras membership, which is down below in the description, as is the link to Minerals FC on Rumble. So make sure you do go and follow me on Rumble. It's going to be lit. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. Salute to all my Minerals FC Ultras, bruv. Respect to everyone supporting the channel. And we've got a banger tonight. Let's have it right. First and foremost, let's address it straight away. Let's get straight into it. A dark day for England by the Daily Mail. The brown envelope who wrote this, or the three brown envelopes, like a free ring circus, have it right, also said that England should be English right from for everything from the kit to the kit man. A dark day for England. 3 lines gamble on a German, but Tuchel only has 18 months to prove he's up to it. So have it right. That's absolutely outright disgusting. All right. From the moment that our gaffer now, Tommy T, for England, and obviously we love our Tuchel. I'm going to back him to the very end. I always have and I always will. He won us our second star. Funny enough, Thomas Tuchel came out and says he wants to get England their second star. Well, let's have it right. He's going to have a better chance than Jellyfish Southgate. What are we doing here, bruv? Yeah. How outright disgusting is that? To put out that headline, a dark day for England. What? That hasn't been fucking dark enough under Jellyfish Southgate, the waistcoat merchant, fucked up and pissed away a golden generation. Like, what are we doing here? What is going on here? The agenda already kicking in, and this is what I'm talking about. The PR brown envelope agenda. It needs to stop. We're meant to be together as a nation. With all the chaos, you'd think from that headline that we're in World War III or something. Maybe they're letting us know we're in World War III. That's how dark and miserable that fucking headline is. It needs to be put in the bin in the woods. What are we doing here? It's disgusting, and it needs to stop. Give the gaffer a chance, bruv. We've given Jellyfish Southgate how many chances? 2 Euros pissed away. A World Cup pissed away. How many more opportunities with the amount of ballers and talent that we've got who are now older now? You know, players like Kyle Walker coming to the end of their career now when we could have had him in his prime, bruv. What are we doing here? It's a joke. And they're a disgrace. Out of disgrace. You're an embarrassment to England fans. You're an embarrassment. What are we living in, the fucking dark ages or something? Are we back in 1948 or 1848 or something? What are we doing here? Do they not understand that this is discrimination? That is outright discrimination. And people ain't calling that out, but it is. Because he's German. What? Like everyone, when Greece won the Euros with a German manager, is everyone praising Greece? Yeah. Are they giving it all well done to Greece? Amazing. Do they always bring up, oh, but they had a German gaffer? Oh, we don't accept that. Yeah, the wind's void. Bollocks. Do you think all the Greek supporters, do you think that their nation gives a shit whether he's German or not? Do they not? What about Martinez at Portugal? So what? What are we doing here? What does it matter in this day and age of football? The PR's destroyed tribalism, principles, all principalities, all rivalries, all heritage. That's all gone in the bin. But the one thing that's disgraceful from the Daily Mail and also the overlap we were mudding tonight, let's have it right, yeah? We're going to outright mud them in particular, yeah? Is you're not only being discriminative to Thomas Tuchel and where he's from, we're in a multicultural society, bruv. You know, every country you go to is all different cultures, all different nationalities. What are you worried? Why are you going against the FA? The FA made this decision. They gave Jellyfish Potter all the opportunity that he could possibly have to go and win us silverware, the big silverware, and bring it home. And he bottled it every single time, the parrot. I mean, this guy is the worst manager in English football history, bruv. You know what I'm saying? For England. And everyone goes, oh, he's actually statistically, all the XG Paul merchants and all the data FC merchants will go, oh, no, look, he's got us to a semi, he got us to a final. Yeah, what did we do with it? Did we win? No, we didn't win. We bottled it because he's not good enough. He's not experienced enough. Thomas Tuchel, let's remind everyone, Thomas Tuchel, irrespective of where he comes from, he's a human being, all right? And he's an elite gaffer. He has won in 4 months, less than 4 months, with Chelsea Football Club under the most ruthless owner in the history of football, Roman Abramovich. He won the Champions League, inheriting a squad that wasn't his. Yeah, he won us the Club World Cup, Super Cup, got us into 3 other domestic finals. He got us top 4. All right, he won PSG League and should have won them the Champions League. Won cups with Dortmund. Went to a Bayern Munich team that is not as good as everyone's making it out to be. All right, in a yes man culture, and he still won them a Bundesliga mid-season. Everyone goes, "Oh, look what he did. He doesn't play nice football." No, well, he played good football for Chelsea. Let's have it right. Don't listen to the Chelsea wrong'uns that had an agenda on him, like the Rory Jennings, the failed actor, and all these Nini FCs and Goldfishes and all these guys. Yeah, forget all that. Yeah, they're irrelevant. Their opinions void. That's what should be voided, bruv. Yeah, their PR opinions, bruv. Their brown envelope waffle should be voided, because that is the catalyst to creating a movement that is anti-Thomas Tuchel already before the geezers even started. He's come, he says, I want to get my 2-star. I want to get the 2nd-star for England. I haven't decided if I should sing the national anthem. Well, I don't blame it. I mean, he's German. What are we doing here? Lee Carsley didn't sing the national anthem. I mean, he's Irish. I mean, fucking hell. Most of the players don't sing the national anthem and no one says nothing. So I just think this is reaching, bruv. You're reaching like Stretch Armstrong, you wrong'uns. And you need to calm it down. You need to pipe down. You need to relax yourselves, yeah? Because we finally got, under the FA, who love a yes man, we've got an elite winning gaffer. Players that he's managed in England, like he knows England. He loves England. He loves London. He loves Wembley. He loves the culture. You know what I'm saying? He's not even managing Germany. I don't think he would want to manage Germany. He has literally taken a 50% pay cut to become the England manager. He's on 5 million a year. That's tuppence in management salaries. Absolute tuppence. Guardiola's on what? 12 million a year? 30 million a year? We gave the Clownlakes gave Jellyfish Potter 12 million a year. Let's have it right on a 5-year deal. What are we doing here? Why don't you go and get Jellyfish Potter? Yeah. Oh, is he too scarred up, or is he still waiting for his payout? Because if he takes a job, he ain't going to get paid no more from Chelsea. Let's have it right. What are we doing here? Say as it is, all right? People bringing up, oh, we've got, like, let's just go straight into it, yeah? Because big up to Tommy Tuchel, bruv. Big up to Tommy Tuchel, yeah? All right, he's brought Anthony Barry as well, Chelsea boy, you know what I'm saying, with us with Chelsea, winning the Champions League, all right? I think he's brought our goalkeeping coach as well from Chelsea, yeah? I want to address a few people here now. Let's address the overlap. Overlap, I'm telling you to shut up right now. Yeah, you're the biggest brown envelope platform going. Gary Neville coming out. All right, let's read out what he said. In fact, let's go for it, bro. Let's go straight into it. Yeah, Gary Neville. Yeah, says he's shocked. I'll be honest, I'm shocked. I'm shocked tonight that they've appointed. I don't want to be. It's not about Thomas Tuchel. He says. Well, what's it about? It's about England that they've appointed a non-English manager. Well, then you're basically saying it is about Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel have literally, the FA have employed Thomas Tuchel, who's a German gaffer. So what? And then this other bird on there goes, oh, they've ruined their whole new ethos. What new ethos? This is about, we want to create grassroots. We've had Jellyfish Potter grooming these players, creating an academy in our first team, all right? Okay, instead of playing the best players in their positions to go out and win, all right? Which is exactly what Thomas Tuchel will do. And he's the best problem-solving gaffer out there. He's better than Jellyfish Southgate, better than any English coach in the game right now by a million miles, yeah? So Gary Neville already like, oh, I'm not coming at Thomas Tuchel. Well, clearly you are. Clearly you are. You haven't looked at his track record. You don't know what kind of gaffer we got here. We've got an elite gaffer now. This is a proper gaffer at England. I was going to say Chelsea. I wish he was at Chelsea. I'll be real. I'm buzzing that he's the gaffer for England. What are we doing here? But then she goes about the ethos. What are we doing here? It's all grassroots. We're trying to nurture and grow England from the grassroots. What are we growing? Potatoes, fucking rotten veg. That's what I see. That's what we're growing, because I don't see us getting over the line with an English coach. And that's the reality. It doesn't matter how much you want to glorify it, yeah? Go and bring me Eddie Howe. What's he won? What's he done? What's he done? What has he won? You need a winner. What's Jellyfish Southgate won? Nothing, bro. So you're looking at these managers. You're going through Lee Carsley, who's the under-23. What young gaffers are you going to go and get and go, yeah, oh, yeah, they're the ones to take England to the Holy Grail. You know, we're going to go and win the World Cup. And Gary Neville says it's damaging our own brand. What brand? Brand of bottle jobs? You called us the blue pound billion bottle jobs, yeah? Because you've got an agenda on Chelsea. Maybe because Tuchel's come from Chelsea and he won us the Champions League, bruv. We've been more successful than Man United have. Maybe you just got a little bee in your bonnet. Maybe you're bitter, bruv. Maybe Spitface, the geezer who shouldn't even be on the overlap, Carragher, all right, saying basically it should be our lot against your lot, and it should be all English against all German, and you get the drift, yeah? Football's not like that anymore. It's just not like, if this was Jurgen Klopp taking a position, what would Jamie Carragher be saying? He'd be lapping it up, bruv. He'd be going, yeah, okay, we got an unbelievable. Shut up, man. I mean, this guy's been spitting on children, bruv. You know, and he's got a platform. I don't care, bruv. It's embarrassing. The fact that his opinion's a joke, man. I don't care. Like, I'll call it out for what it is. Yeah. It's just, I mean, he's never won a Premier League title. What are we doing here, bro? Like, what are we listening to on here? Why are we listening? Why do people listen to this nonsense? Yeah? Why? You know, he goes, why do we need a foreign coach to make us successful? Why do we need foreign players at club level to make us successful? Why did you need Jurgen Klopp? Why do Manchester United need foreign players to make why do all clubs need foreign managers? I mean, let's ask Gary Neville, bruv, if he's that upset about Thomas Tuchel being German and he's the manager of England, why didn't he? Well, let's have it right. You know, you didn't do very well in Valencia. Maybe you're eating too much paella instead of actually managing the team, bruv. I mean, why didn't you go out and try and go and be in the dugout yourself? You know, it's like you want to give it all this PR and all this biggin, but the reality of the situation is, you know, deep down, Thomas Tuchel is the best candidate who is available and is absolutely levels above what we've just had, right? And he has the best squad right now. He will evolve them, he will make them better, and he will play a team that will be feared at international level. And he's probably one of the best cup competition gaffers you can get out there, because he's never truly been backed in club level. He just hasn't, you know. And they go on about the coaching program, and you know, oh, it's going to damage the development in England and all this. It's just like, what do we care? What's the aim of the game? The aim of the game is to win. The aim of the game is to win, and we should be winning with this squad we've got. A golden generation. You always speak up about it. Everyone speaks up about it, but no. Let's go for a Steve Bruce, bruv. Let's go for an Eddie Howe and take him out of Newcastle and weaken our Premier League team. I mean, what are we doing here, bruv? What are we doing here? Like, who do you want to go and get? You give it all of this, oh, we should go for an English help. Like Jamie Redknapp. Not Jamie Redknapp. Jamie Redknapp, this geezer, bruv, all right? He comes out, he says, don't worry about anything else. Just win a trophy and you'll be an absolute hero. Oh, really? Okay. Where was this same narrative for Southgate for the last how many fucking years under Southgate have we had this guy bottling it? Everyone, the whole nation don't want this guy, yeah? And yet you lot all backing him, pushing him, PRing it because he's English. What do you not understand? Is it about winning? Do we not just want to win? The whole aim of the game is to win the biggest, most prestigious trophy in the game. The World Cup, the Euros. Like, England's good enough to do that. We have a good enough squad, an amazing array of talent, all right, that's been groomed and developed to what? Bottle it every time, not get over the line, playing players out of position. You're like, what are we doing? I mean, we've got no chance. So his dad, funny enough, Harry Redknapp, comes out with the biggest agenda, you know, I think it's not really right, is it, to have a German manager? We're blocking young coaches in the English game to come through. And, you know, we don't need a winning manager. This is what he's coming out with. We just need a manager that, you know, because you don't work with the players that much. You don't work with them that much. You know, you get a bit of training and then you just go and play and then they're off again. So what effect? You don't really need a manager. You need someone that's going to, you know, tell the boys what it means to play for England, to fire them up, just set them up in a game, put an arm around them. You know, what is all this nonsense? We had that with Jellyfish Southgate. How far did that get us? How far did that get us? All this fist pumping like he's Jurgen Veneer Merchant Klopp. It doesn't. It's all PR. It's all waffle. I mean, let's be real. Piers Morgan's backing it, all right, and he's the biggest Epstein FC merchant. We got what's his name, Rio Ferdinand, even, you know, showing a bit of excitement towards it because he knows. He knows all the players know Thomas Tuchel. You've got players in that squad that know and work with him, bruv. Harry Kane, Mason Mount, Reece James, the Chelsea boys. You know, you've got players in there that will say, we've got a real gaffer here. You need authority, command, leadership, bruv. You need that. You see, where I come at the overlap is they're putting this this negativity, all right, and this agenda that is not about Tuchel. It's about that we've destroyed our brand as being English. But the reality is our English coaches ain't fucking good enough, bruv. So if you actually want to win, all right, and we want to be successful as a nation, then we have to get the best of the best. And Tuchel is the best of the best in the business. So why are we not applauding the FA instead of saying it's a dark day for England and we've got a German manager? And listen, Carragher and Gary Neville, they're hiding around being discriminative to Thomas Tuchel, bruv. That's what they're hiding behind this whole, oh, it should be English and it's all about the brand and the grassroots. And we've thrown a grenade on English football and culture, bringing a German manager. We are in 2024, mate. Yeah. All right. If you're that bothered, yeah, especially Neville, then you know what I'm saying? What we doing, like not calling out a Nottingham Forest fan, that is the biggest Manchester United so-called platform. What, milking it for a pound note? You know, is Gary Neville run out of money? You know, is this it with Jamie Carragher? Their brand envelopes run out because how we've pissed away a golden generation. Maybe they're pissing away their brand envelopes and they come for more. I don't know what it is, but you're talking waffle. And it's outright embarrassing, to be honest with you. You know, where is this we want a win mentality? And we should be praising that we've gone for someone that has actually got the ability and the track record to win the biggest trophies in the game. He's won us Champions League, mate. Yeah, Champions League. Yeah, the holy grail in domestic football. Like, why are we not praising that? Yeah, Dean Ashton as well, another one. I mean, he's like, I'm not overwhelmed. Ooh, why are you not overwhelmed? Why? What, you want some Eddie Howe or something? What's he done? What's he proven? He bottled Champions League last year. You know, he was awful. He hasn't got the experience. He ain't got the in-game management in a semi-final or a final of a World Cup against a France or a Germany to outdo them tactically. What are we doing here, bruv? And neither is Southgate. He's proven that. So let's have it right. I think these lot need to be locked up. They need to be locked up. Yeah. And it doesn't surprise me. You have the old Teletubby Robbie on there. It's all linked up. You're all a cesspit. All right. You're all just doing it for clicks. You're all the biggest clickbaiters. And Gary Neville, man, I mean, you're a joke. You're an absolute joke. You are. You're a joke. Let's have it right. Smash the like button. What are we doing here? We're stopping the growth and we're destroying the brand, and it's embarrassing. And I'm shocked. Well, I'm shocked. They've literally thrown a grenade into the entire new ethos. What ethos? There is no ethos at England. Yeah, it was a yes man ethos, bruv. Yeah, Tommy Tuchel brings a league winning mentality. End of story. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. We're in a rut when it comes to coaching. English coaching has one of the worst reputations in Europe. Well, because they're not good enough. No one's good enough. End of story. What are you trying to glorify English coaches and coaches in Europe? They're not the best. Why are you not at Manchester United propping for an English manager then? Why is Carragher not propping for an English coach at Liverpool? Exactly. Shut up. You're talking waffle. And that's the facts. End of story. Yeah. Big up to Tommy T, bruv. Big up to Tommy T. Yeah. He's honoured to be managing England. And like I said, he took a 50% pay cut. You know what I'm saying? That's our gaffer now. So get behind him and support him. And he's got an 18-month contract. And I guarantee you he's going to land more minerals than the jellyfish we've had for the last 3 tournaments where we've absolutely thrown it away. Yeah? Thrown it away, bro. Yeah? What we doing now? So, as we continue, I think all these pundits that are coming at Thomas Tuchel, like I say, it's discrimination just because he's German and it doesn't fit the brand and ethos. I mean, it's embarrassing. What a biggest load of brand of like PR. You know, what about, like I said, with Teletubby Robbie doing a PR stunt with Spurs, teaming up with Spurs to give them the aura and confidence and backing to beat Man City so that they can win the Premier League title. It's just like, the game's gone. Like, all of that's gone. Like, so what if he's German? Who cares, bro? I just want him to win for England so we can all be celebrating and getting absolutely tanked up. Lag boat. Let's all get lag boat and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? And win something and say we've made history. No, let's downplay it. Let's propaganda a dark day for England. You know, I praise the FA. One of the very rare times I praise the FA, and I praise the FA. I'm actually applauding the FA, bro. Well done. Yeah, well done. Big up to them. You know, and Tuchel says, "I'm sorry, I don't have a. I'm sorry that I have a German passport. It is what it is." The FA hired him, drinking the damn minerals. The overlap, yeah, overlap off. Let's have it right. So now I want to get into very, very quickly. We've had Toothpick, Carrot Ian Winstanley, and Stuart Little have brought out the lovely PR compliments of the Matt Fraud Law, who, let's have it right, he's obviously getting his brown envelopes now, isn't he? He's getting his brown envelopes. He's got the exclusive article via, is it the Daily Mail? No, the Independent. Paul Carrington Winstanley says, we had a significant offer for one of our academy products this summer that we absolutely chose not to take. There's a lot of misconception out there. It's not just about PSR. It's a contractual statuses. It's circumstances. Shut up, you waffler. You fucked up the deal with Mason Mount deliberately. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. You outright were disgracefully treated Emma Hayes. Emma Hayes told you to fuck off. Basically, Mason Mount and everyone told you to fuck off. You offered him a one-year contract extension on 200 grand a week. You refused, you revoked and took off the table his deal. And he was one of our own and should have been captain at our football club. All right. And you're talking about academy products that you had a significant offer. What's that for? Reece James, but he was injured, so you couldn't sell him. Otherwise, you would have sold him. What is this PR? Yeah, they don't value the academy. In fact, they sold the Cobham training ground. Clownlake sold it to Blue Cove sister company, property sister company, like the 2 hotels and the car park. Paul Winstanley says, if long contracts was just for PSR, we'd have stopped doing it. That was never at the forefront of the owners' minds when we spoke to them about how we see it working as a club. I mean, this is the thing, right? The whole point of that is so that when you negotiate in selling a player, the club are in the strongest position at the table to say, well, he's got 5 years left on his contract. We need that including the transfer fee, and we want our cream on top, and they will get big money. That's facts. Yeah. That is absolute facts. Like, it is to do with PSR because you're spreading the payments, and every player's transfer fee depreciates by 25% every year. So on the books, when you sell them in the 4 years' time, knowing that they're on a death row contract of 8 years, you're still going to make your profit and some back. You're going to make a lot of money back. That's the model. So I don't like all of this nonsense. You know, apparently a source within the academy says we feel backed by the owners and the directors. They themselves have said the academy is fundamental to the future of the club. From the outside, supporters see what has been successful and may feel as if we're going backwards, but we're definitely not. We're moving forwards with and with the times. It's a very positive place to be. Absolute waffle from Kieran Gill, because Rio, who's 14 years old, forced his way out of Chelsea to go to Liverpool for less money because the pathway is absolutely abysmal, and it's ghosted. It's invincible. Yeah, it's gone, invisible. What about all the other 16-year-olds that are all going to 4 players that have left to go to Spurs? Yeah, 14-year-olds, 15-year-olds. What about the treatment of Conor Gallagher? Sending him off, exiling him, making him train at home. Trev Chalobah, exiling him from pre-season, but taking Broha, who couldn't get sold because he faked a medical. Let's have it right. Where is all this talk? Where's all this talk about the value of the academy? And Kerry Stanley saying they value the academy and the academy players. No, you don't. You value the pure 100% profit. That's what you value. You've always valued it, and you always will, because that is Siri Merchant and Meatloaf Bowley and Clownlake, the Free Ring Circus. That is their brand, their ethos of making pound notes. That's exactly what they do. Yeah. He says, he then comes out and says, Winstanley, Cole Palmer had consistently flagged up on the profile of player that we were looking for in that position. He showed great desire to come here, and that sort of player we want, the personality and the desire to come here. No, you didn't sign him. You didn't know who he was. That was all Joe Shields. Joe Shields did it. That was a panic signing because you lot wanted to sign that Ferguson. So have it right, from the Seagull Merchants, your ex-club, you data merchant. Yeah. On the academy player sales, Stuart Little says every decision has been a performance-based decision, which people have opinions on because that's football. And absolutely, with homegrown players, it's always more emotional. So Conor Gallagher wasn't our best midfielder last season, was he? Mason Mount wasn't our player season back-to-back. 30 GA out position, biggest open play assist for Chelsea Football Club history, because you lot ain't won nothing with no club. You ain't running an elite club. And he has literally won Champions League for Chelsea Football Club. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Only performance-based when Clownlake walked through the door because you sacked Thomas Tuchel, our elite gaffer, and brought in Jellyfish Potter, who you had to go and sack. In fact, Kerry Stanley threw Jellyfish Potter under the bus. Let's have it right. What are we doing here? Yeah. We're emotional because they're one of our own, and you fucking exiled Trev Chalobah, Conor Gallagher, Mason Mount, and you will get rid of Reece James. Let's have it right. All this heat and the heat's better for Reece James. Now, Reece James wants out because he's seen the shambles it is, yeah. But then he comes out, Stuart Little, and says, this is a club that needs to be in the Champions League. No shit. We've gone through 2 years, 1.5 billion spent by you little clowns. All right, you little yes man minions. We've gutted our real estate. We've gutted our Champions League winning team completely. Reece James and Chilwell's the only one left, and Chilwell's been exiled, let's have it right. And we haven't been in the Champions League, and we finished 12th and 6th, and we're in the Conference League. And now you're saying that Chelsea needs to be in the Champions League all of a sudden when you had a Champions League winning squad. Shut up. Get in the bin. Yeah. It's a club that needs to be competing and to win trophies consistently. And we want to do that with a certain way of playing football as well. What's that? Is that the Moneyball way? Is that the NFL way? We forgot about the NFL data Moneyball merchant. We haven't heard about him since. Is he giving all the data now? What about the AI scouting software that the MLS and Burnley use? Yeah. Are we bringing that up? Is that how the brand of football we're going to play? What brand are we playing? Because we've only fucking played 7 games this season, all right? And these lot are coming out, giving it all the big and all the PR already. Very dangerous game when we've still got to play now Liverpool, Newcastle, Manchester United, who else? Arsenal, Leicester, Spurs. Like, what are we doing here? It's embarrassing. It's like we haven't absolutely destroyed Chelsea Football Club, and all of a sudden we need to be in the Champions League. Well, why don't you put the pressure on Enzo Maresca then? Because he's come out saying there's no pressure to get top 4. There is absolutely pressure top 4. And getting top 4 and win the Conference League is absolutely disgraceful standards for Chelsea Football Club. That is not what you praise. That's the bare minimum requirement. We should be, after 1.5 billion spent, in a title race. That's where we should be, in a title race. Not fucking trying to get Champions League. And you want to bring up Cole Palmer like he's literally saved us from relegation last season. And he's going to save us again this season because he's an absolute genius. a baller, Minerals General. Then Winstanley comes out and says Enzo Maresca was somebody we admired and we were keen to bring here. We absolutely see him here for the long term. That's definitely how we see it. He's got the personality to manage this club and coach this team. Has he? Has he? Well, we don't know yet. So you better pray that it works. It's got to work. If it doesn't work this season, you got to get fucking sacked. End of story. Yeah. He says, you were always going to get some turbulences in the middle. Winstanley and Stuart Little talk long contracts, accusations, and circumstances for PSR and Chelsea's grand plan because he says, Stuart Little, our strategy is forward thinking and we have total belief it will work. Well, how can you say it's got total belief it will work when it hasn't worked with any elite football club in the history of football? Where is it working? Where? Where's it working? We failed. It's a failure. You're a failure, not us. You're a failure. Yeah. And you want to mock us with the academy and that you value Cobham players. You don't value shit at Chelsea. You're told what to do, you little yes men, by the ones in charge, which is Siri Merchant and Jose Fagaziano, who stated it's more important to build business value than win or lose on the field. So shut up. You're a long way from Starbucks and you're getting very, very cocky, you two little clowns. You understand me? All right. You need to settle down now. Settle down. Let the results do the talking, not you lot. Yeah. And funny enough, when it was all going wrong, tits up, where are you lot? You don't speak. We've been wetting your beaks for all this time, like I wet all the wrong uns' beaks, and they don't want to speak, man. You're all zippies. But then you want to come out when we've had a few little results, and it's like start the season. It's very premature. Premature Minerals. Premature brown envelope PR. Let's have it right. And that's all I've got to say on the matter. Literally. Big up to everyone in here. It's always Clownlake out from me. We've got Tuchel, we love Boogle. He's gonna win it all. Let's have it right. And Overlap, you're a disgrace. All the brand envelope PR merchants and agenda on Tuchel, you're a disgrace. And big up to all my Minerals FC. All just put your comments down below. Respect to everyone in here. Smash the like, hit the subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. And drinking them damn Lavazza Super Glamour Minerals. Let's have it right. Comments, land them. Let's go.